Hey, good people, it's Yvonne, the Motivator Man from Determined Women of Destiny. Determined Women of Destiny is a proud partner of Rude Rangers Entertainment and sponsored by Slinger Haskell Funeral Home, located at 155 Sunrise Highway, Amityville, New York, 11701. The number is 631-842-2788. Joseph Slinger Funeral Home Director. Hey, listen, I just want to take a moment to talk to all of you and to provide some motivation. We are dealing with the three P's right now. That is pandemic, protest, and panic. And that can put some of us, and has put some of us, in a funk. And what I mean by that is you just don't want to do anything. There's really no place for you to go. You visit your neighbors and stuff and your family, but there's really no place to go. You're tired of going to Walmart and Target. And if you're like me, you don't want to go there anyway because you don't want to risk being infected. So we're at home and we're just like, when is this all going to be over? Because we're just done with it. We're watching everything on Facebook, and trust me, it is just horrific what's going on in the world today. And it could put you in a place of, what am I doing all of this for? Well, you're doing all this for because there's a brighter day coming. We're not always going to have to wear masks. We're not always going to be in the house. Trust me, there will not always be these protests, and we won't always be in panic. Now, the pandemic. Yes, coronavirus came in. We had no idea what was going on. They shut everything down immediately, and we are still in awe. We don't know what's going on. We just know that people are dying, people are getting sick, and it seems like it's just not going away. People, please wear your mask. Please wash your hands. And if you don't have to be in large crowds, don't. And if you do, make sure you maintain 6 feet distance. We want this thing to leave, and we have to be responsible in making it leave. The protests. Let me give you some information. The protests are from folks that are very angry of having to have been abused, was abused, and are being abused. I have said this to ad nauseum. It's not that all lives don't matter. All lives do matter. But lives that look like me, black and brown lives, are the ones that are being threatened right now. And that's the reason why we're protesting. We're protesting that maybe, just maybe, America will wake up and understand. You cannot keep oppressing a people and they not start fighting back. What I do want to say, if you're going to protest, please do it peacefully. Get your point across and make sure you're able to make it home to your loved ones. If you do have an interaction with police, please conduct yourself accordingly. So again, you can make it home to your loved ones. And I know you're going to say it. There's some people that did conduct themselves accordingly and still did not make it home. I know, and that is sad. Trust me, I had never seen anyone die before. I've lived 58 years. This gray hair is real, honey. It may be somebody else's hair in it, but 58 years I lived. I never saw someone die. I saw that on Facebook. Trust me, I could have lived another 58 years without seeing it. I would have been fine. Every day, I'm seeing death on social media somewhere, which brings us to panic. We are all scared. We don't know what's going on with our health. We don't know what's going on with our wealth. We don't know what's going on with our future. Do not let that promote your decisions to do something that you may regret. As far as your health, please, by all means, take some supplements. Your immune system, it could never be strong enough. Make sure your turmeric, I don't know if I say that right, I always mess it up. Your elderberry, anything else that you take for your immune system. Myself, I always take airborne. Anytime I feel a little bit of anything, I pop 2 airborns in the least amount of water so I can get all of the substance into my system every 3 hours until it's gone. It does me well. Find out what does your body good. Do some research on how to stay healthy and continue it well past this point. A lot of us are getting sick because our bodies were already compromised. We're not taking care of ourselves. Let's do that. And not only just your physical body, but your mental body. What about your mental health? Staying inside has some of us really whipped. Myself, I could always do it. I'm a loner, though I like people. Don't get me wrong, I do. I'm a loner. I can sit, I could chill. I could be in this house with no sound, just chilling, doing some stuff. Staying inside is now getting to me. I want somewhere to go to. I get it. I get it. This is time when you pull on your friends and your family. Your financial health, you haven't been going out eating and not getting that frappe every morning. I know I haven't. You probably got a little money saved up, don't you? A little stash on the side. Take it and put it into a basic IRA so that you have some savings. And your spiritual health, if you have not connected with your creator or who you feel your creator is at this time, you can still do it. That's what gets me through prayer. Everybody knows I'm a church girl all day, every day. That's what I believe. You take time to look at what you believe and let that strengthen you through this time of the 3 Ps: pandemic, protest, and panic. A lot of people have said, well, during this time of Corona, if you didn't get yourself together and do what you need to do, shame on you. I don't say that. We did have some downtime. It allowed me to take care of some business that I wouldn't have taken care of if I didn't have the downtime. But you still have time to get it together. I don't know about everybody else, and I know very little about basketball, but I do know there's 4 quarters, isn't there? Well, we've used up 2, and we still have 2 more left. I've watched many a basketball game, not freely, because I was forced. But I know some folks have come back from the 2nd quarter, come back from the 3rd quarter, even came back for a slam dunk in the 4th quarter. This year isn't over yet. 2020, the year of the unexpected. We did not expect any of this. But guess what? Folks ain't expecting you to rise to the level you're going to rise either. So you be the next big surprise that happens in and out of 2020. Like I said, I just wanted to take a moment to give you a little motivation. 2020 is not canceled and all is not lost. I know that there are folks that have lost loved ones. Even though my grandma didn't pass from Corona, she passed on March 19th. I started my quarantine on March 13th. We weren't able to even give her a proper burial. I get it. I understand. What I want to do is encourage you to continue. Fight the good fight. I have a series coming up called Swing Back Sis. And that is to encourage women, if you've been knocked down, it's okay. You're still here to say you were knocked down. You can get back up and keep fighting. As a sister that has been knocked down so many times, all I love to do is help women get back up and start swinging. As a kid, I was a fighter. Mess with me now. Don't tell no one. But you can get these hands. But you got to fight back. You cannot give up. I don't want to see you guys give up during the 3 Ps, during the pandemic, the protest, and the panic. I don't want to see you give up. If I can help you keep fighting, you can always reach out to me. Email Yvonne Mann, my whole name, YvonneMann07@gmail. You can find me, Yvonne Mann, on Facebook. You can find me, determine_women_of_destiny on IG. Or you can go to my Facebook page, Determined Women of Destiny, and join. However you want to contact me as a life coach, I am here for you. I will walk you through. Sometimes we just need the ABCs of how do I get back up? I got you. I'll help you with your strategy. Together we will build a blueprint. I'm sorry. Together we will build a blueprint for your success. So until next time, good people, keep doing what you're doing until what you're doing gets done. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings.